Hello everybody, Annie here. So, this is kind of away from my normal vlogs in general, but Nate and I were talking the other day, and we were discussing current events over the last, year, politics, religion, blah, 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 whole slew of stuff, and it got me to thinking about society in general and the way we as a people tend to think nowadays. And one of the things that got me really thinking about it was the whole Black Lives Matters movement. Now, in my opinion, the whole base of it, it's good intentions. I'll give it that. But the way that it has morphed and the way people have taken the concept of Black Lives Matter and skewed it is slightly terrifying, because there are people out there who, in the name of Black Lives Matter, have called for the death of cops, have called for young black Americans to go out and just start killing white people so that they can feel their pain from ye olde times of slavery. And it's wrong on so many levels because of the politicians and whatnot wanting to end racism. And, everybody is equal. Well, it's not going to happen because we are teaching our youth racism. And being a racist is taught. You're not born a racist. You're not born hating people because of their skin color or their religious backgrounds or, stuff like that. You're taught it, and you can see it in different generations. Like, my siblings and I are one set of generations where we were lucky enough to have at least one parent teach us not to be racist. Whereas, my dad is slightly racist, my mom is not. And then, I joined the military and got to meet all these different cultures, and it just kind of solidified you will be disliked for reasons other than your religion or your skin color or where you're from or whatever. And it's really, really sad that even though we're calling for the end of racism, the end of, xenophobia and blah, 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 the news fear-mongers us into it, we're teaching children at a young age that, we have to fear X, Y, and Z because of 1, 2, 3. I mean, the fact that there are parents out there of colored kids that are teaching them, to fear cops regardless of what color of skin the cop has because they're cops is sort of heartbreaking. Because I know my kids aren't going to have to fear that because of our skin color. And the fact that it's so divided is just, to me, it shows the end of time, sort of, because we are so divided, and we shouldn't be. We're all human. We all bleed red when, you shoot us or cut us or hurt us. We all have feelings. The fact that, some of us have more, melatonin or whatever, melanin, whatever causes, I can't remember it and I'm so sorry, whatever causes skin to pigment darker, pardon, is sad. It really is, because being a former military person, having a spouse who is still in the military, we get to meet all these different cultures and races and religions, and, they're not all bad. It's, in my head, blaming everybody of a certain race or a certain religion or a certain culture for the nut jobs that just happen to be in that category is like blaming all gun owners for murder, or, blaming all people who own knives for stabbings, or hell, blaming all car owners for reckless drivers. It doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense to do it, and yeah, it's just dumb. It's dumb. It really is. And everybody's, touting out the, oh, white people are privileged, white privilege. What white privilege? Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm any more privileged than anybody else. My husband said that according to all these, spouters of whatever, that he is the most privileged person. I mean, he should be a millionaire according to white privilege, because he is a white Christian male. According to statistics, he is the most privileged person out there. Can get any job and, all this other stuff. So it's kind of bullshit, this whole white privilege thing, because like I said, I'm no more privileged than anybody else. It's, the news and, the way people are raised that, does this. Okay. I'm feeling slightly emotional over this, because it does hit home a lot for me, because I have cousins who 2 are Native American and 1 is black. And to know that even though they've been adopted into this wonderful family, my aunts and uncle are absolutely amazing people, just knowing that because of their biological parents, they're going to be shunned and put down and, bullied essentially by society as a whole, really, it's unfair. And I know life's not fair. But we can, as a society, fix things. We have, I have 2 kids. 1 is 3, 1 is 3 months. And I see it as my responsibility and my husband's responsibility as parents to teach them not to be hateful towards people because they are different in some way, because they are dark complected or Middle Eastern or Muslim or, atheist. God help us if, we don't start teaching the new generations to be accepting of people until they deserve to be not accepted, like criminals. Criminals, come out in the rainbow. But, there are so many that are in jail because they are black or Latino, because they are desperate to help their families. They're desperate to, make a better life for their families, and they're not given the opportunity to because of their name or their skin color or where they live. And it's really, 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 really depressing. It really is. It really is. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I'll probably do another video of this if I think up of more stuff to talk about with this, because it is a big topic, and I'm not gonna make a 30-minute video ranting about it. So when I think up of more, you will see more of this. So until next time, bye.